Hey guys, so today we're going to be working on my skill, which is running from second to third base. The purpose is to get to third base so you can round to home or get closest to home to score. So today we're going to be going over these stance, how to stand on the bag, how to lead off of the bag, and we're also going to be going over how to time up the pitcher, how to make sure your students are timing up the pitcher in a great way. So we'll also be going into a drill and then an extension of that drill. So again, to start out, we're going to be going to the bag here. You want to make sure that at least half of the foot is on the bag. And then your other foot is back. You're down in a ready position, watching the pitcher. Next, we're going into leading off the bag. So always in the lead off the bag, you're going to be swaying back, taking 2 steps, and turning in to watch where the ball is hit. Watch what happens with the ball, that sort of thing, and then timing up the pitcher. So, pitcher motion, she'll go back. When she comes back with the ball to make her around, that's when you rock back. So, when she comes back, you rock back. When she comes around, right into this K position is what this is called, and comes to snap it, right here is when you should be getting off of the bag, taking your 2 steps, lead off. So we're going to demonstrate it here. So I'll rock back when she goes back and lead off. 1, 2, watching the ball. When you come out here, you're bouncing in a ready position. You don't want to stand. You don't want to be straight up. You want to be down in a ready position, watching the ball. Another mistake that a lot of people will make is either having their bag or having their legs straight up here and not being ready, or they won't time up the pitcher well enough, which is what we'll be working on this first drill. So our first drill is called rounding to third. So a quick thing that you'll want to go over with your students before you start this drill is rounding third in general. So typically you think of going to third base in a straight line, which is what we don't want to do here. Something that we do want to do is you'll take your lead off, watch the ball, and then when you round third, you kind of come out of the baseline, coming in with your feet running, tagging the inside of the bag. So we're going to demonstrate it here in a kind of like a slow motion so we can see it a little bit more. So you'll have your pitcher still, and you're going to be having your team line up the pitcher still, but adding in that rounding to third. So we're going to do it here. Again, rocking back when he comes back. Taking your 2 steps. And rounding third. Coming out, tagging the inside of the bag, watching where the play is going, and coming back to third. So that would be the drill. And then going into our extension. So another thing that you can do is explaining situationals. So one great thing to teach your students is if they are on second and the ball is a ground hit to the right side of the field, you're going to want to tell your girls to always run to third, no matter what. Ground ball hit to the right field, to the right side, always run to third. But if it is a ground ball hit to the left side, which is over here, there are a couple different circumstances. So you're going to want to let them know that if it is hit to the third baseman, you're going to want to watch where they're going to throw it. So you're going to come back, obviously do your leadoff. It is hit to the third baseman, so you're going to watch. If she throws it to first, you're going to want to tell them run. If she keeps it, watch what she's doing, that sort of thing. And then if it's hit to the shortstop, there are 2 different things that could happen. So if it's a slow hit to the shortstop, we have this thing called beating the ball to the baseline. So if you think you can beat that ball to the baseline, which is, right here, the baseline, you're going to want to take it. You're going to want to run with it. If you don't think you can get to the ball before the shortstop can get it and field it, then you're going to want to stay back, watch what she does with it. If she throws it to first, again, you're going to want to run. So we're going to show you what that would sort of look like, demonstrate it. again, in this extension, you're gonna have a pitcher and a person on the home plate hitting. It will probably be most likely be an experienced hitter so that they can control the ball as a ground ball to either the right or left sides for these situations. So, the ball was a slow ground ball and I could beat it to the baseline. That's why I went. Now I'm waiting. If the shortstop gets it, I'm going to move back. Always keep your eyes on the shortstop, on the ball, wherever the ball is. So that's why I backed up instead of turning. And yeah, so these are great things to work on with your students. Again, we went over running from second to third base in different situations, your stance, your leadoff, and how to time out the pitcher. And then we also went over rounding third and an extension to that. So thank you.